Welcome, my fellow Knickerbockerians, and thank you for tuning in to another edition of Knicks on the Call, the number one place to be for live New York Knicks play-by-play. This program is brought to you by Selfie-Cast Studio, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch TV. It's game time. Tonight's playoff matchup features your New York Knicks versus the Atlanta Hawks. It's game 6 of this best of 7 first-round series. Knicks look to close out things tonight to advance to the next round. So keep it right here, Knick fans, and get ready to lock in. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call. All right, Knickerbockerians, we soon get tip-off underway. If you're just tuning in, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call. Tap in with me in the chat. Leave a comment below, as tonight is sure to be a surefire game. We're calling Knicks games live. Every play, every run, and everything in between. So as we get ready to get things started, let's recap what happened in the last game. Knicks won that one in convincing fashion. What kind of performances are we going to get tonight? Karl Anthony Towns needs to be pivotal. Jalen Brunson, let's see if he can follow up with another masterpiece as we get ready to close out the Atlanta Hawks. This program again is brought to you by Selfie-Cast Studio. We're streaming live to YouTube and Twitch TV. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call with your host, Severe Elder.
Hit the music.
All right, Knickerbockerians. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Knicks on the Call with your host, Severe Elder. As we get a pivotal Game 6 underway, New York Knicks versus the Atlanta Hawks. Tip-off should be jumping off in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Knicks win the possession. Josh Hart, who is questionable to play tonight, is in the starting lineup. Knicks with their usual 5: Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. As Brunson gets things going quickly with a top-of-the-key 3. Here's Dyson Daniels working on Anunoby. Over to Okongwu. To Alexander Walker being guarded by Bridges. Pass is stolen by Jalen Brunson. Gets it up court to Josh Hart. Back over to Brunson. Pull up right wing 3 is a bit long that time. Atlanta has it. C.J. McCollum working on Bridges behind the back, drives inside and loses the ball out of bounds to continue the theme of turnovers for Atlanta from the first game. They're getting it started early. Inbound, side out, Brunson to Hart. Looking to work on McCollum. Gets it down on the left wing block to Karl Anthony Towns surveying. Get it to Brunson. Bounce pass inside to Anunoby for the two-hand stuff.
Huffing and stuffing.
Here's Atlanta. Okongwu gets a backdoor pass to Jalen Johnson for a dunk, as OG Anunoby got caught napping that time. Knicks in the front court. Here's Josh Hart. Wild pass inside, intercepted by Atlanta. Try to hit Brunson. Here's McCollum driving, left hand on the left side. Over to Alexander Walker. Top of the key to Okongwu, back to Walker. Here's Walker in a crowd. And looks like he's going to draw a foul. Alexander Walker will go to the line to shoot two. Knicks lead early 5-2 with 10:07 remaining in the first quarter. First free throw from Alexander Walker is good. Second free throw is good. New York leads 5-4. Here's Bridges. Almost gets the ball stolen. In the backcourt, trying to get it across the timeline before it expires, and he does. Here's Bridges working on Alexander Walker. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Three-point line extended over to Karl Anthony Towns. Surveying. Working on Okongwu. Tries to exploit the mismatch. Anunoby to McCollum, but no. Fumble the ball. Half-court heave from Anunoby to beat the shot clock, and it's a turnover. Shot clock violation. Atlanta will have it. Here's C.J. McCollum. Gets it over to Okongwu, to Alexander Walker. Inside to Okongwu for the layup. Atlanta takes a 6-5 lead early in this one. 9:24 remaining in the first. Here's Josh Hart penetrating. No good that time. Gets stuffed. Atlanta back in transition the other way. Corner three-point. Alexander Walker is good. Atlanta with a 4-point lead on a 9-0 run in the last minute 40. Here's Karl Anthony Towns, three-point line, top of the key, extended. Gets it in the Anunoby working on the elbow against Alexander Walker. Foul line pull-up jumper is good. 7-9 Atlanta. Here's Dyson Daniels. Gets it over to Walker, over to Okongwu. Working on Towns. Here's Jalen Johnson. Whips a pass over to the corner to Dyson Daniels for a three-point shot. No good. Here's Bridges in the open court. Euro. Right to left. Teardrop. Good.
Wheeling and dealing.
That time was Mikal Bridges to bring things tied at 9-all. Here's Jalen Johnson. Spinning. Foul line turnaround shot. Bounces around and good. 11-9 Atlanta leads. 8:05 remaining in the first. Here's Josh Hart over to Towns. Brings it to the left side. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges cut. No pass there. DHO to Anunoby. Anunoby with a pull-up left wing three, and he drills it.
Rising and surprising.
That time was Anunoby. Here's Jalen Johnson looking to work on Anunoby. Gets it over to McCollum. Guarded by Hart. Good contest on the three-point shot. No good. Rebound Towns. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson behind the back dribble. Left hand. Working at the top of the key. Dumps it off to Towns. Towns, two big step drives. Off the back iron. No good. Fight for the rebound. Atlanta has it. Here's Alexander Walker. Over to Dyson Daniels. Back out to Okongwu for a right wing threes. No good. Rebound Anunoby. Anunoby brings the ball into the front court. Gets it over to Towns. Towns on the right wing, three-point line extended. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby with another three-point shot from the right wing is good.
Rising and surprising.
That gives New York a 15-11 lead. And Atlanta takes a timeout early, and they want to talk it over as the Knicks lead early in this one, 15-11. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the call.
You're now listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder, brought to you by SelfieCast Studio, a broadcasting company. You're now listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder, brought to you by SelfieCast Studio, a broadcasting company.
All right, Knickerbockers, as we get back to live action. Taking a look at the box score, we have the hot man, OG Anunoby, handling his business early with 10 points. Here's Atlanta with the possession. Three-point shot by Gay from the corner is no good. Out of bounds. New York will have it. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over the half-court line, looking to work on Daniels. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby looking to penetrate. DHO to Mikal Bridges, gets it out to Karl Anthony Towns. Three-point line extended. Back to Bridges. Back to Karl Anthony Towns. Backdoor pass. And Karl Anthony Towns hit Bridges that time on the cut. just before the shot clock violation. 17-11, Knicks in the lead. Dyson Daniels with a layup attempt blocked by Karl Anthony Towns, and back the other way is Bridges with a Euro step reverse layup. Gives New York a 19-11 lead. 5:50 remaining in the first. Here's Alexander Walker looking to work on Bridges, and things get a little testy as we get a foul call. Let's take a look at the replay here. Karl Anthony Towns from the top of the key surveying, hits a cut in Bridges for a nice reverse layup. And then on the other end, a monster block by Towns on Dyson Daniels. Back to live action. Atlanta has it. Stolen by Anunoby in the passing lane. Gets it out the heart. Gets it to Jalen Brunson for a right wing corner three. No good. Rebound. Alexander Walker working on Bridges. Penetrates. Sees a triple team. Gets the turnover. Anunoby in the passing lane. Out the heart for the nice, easy left hand layup.
Penetrating, creating.
That time was Josh Hart on the fast break layup. Here's Atlanta. Jalen Johnson working on Anunoby. Drives, bumps, shoulder, put another shoulder right into Anunoby's chest. Fadeaway shot, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Brunson diving on the floor. Now Towns is on the floor. They're wrestling for the loose ball. Towns and Gay. And it looks like we're going to have a jump ball. Great hustle that time. No hesitation to get after it, to get on the floor, diving for the 50-50. And that's what we want to see out of this team. The grit, the grind, and the hustle. The all-out play. Substitutions early. Mitchell Robinson, McBride, in for Anunoby and Bridges. Ball is up, batted around, and the Knicks come out with it. Here's McBride over to Brunson. Brunson holds on the three. Surveying, working on Dyson Daniels. Gets the switch on to Gabe Vincent. He calls out a play, signaling something. Karl Anthony Towns coming for the pick. Now he's working on Gay. Drives, penetrating, left hand float off the backboard and in.
Driving and thriving.
That time was Brunson taking Gay off the dribble. Here's Atlanta. Back the other way. Jalen Johnson throws an alley-oop to Gay for a two-hand stuff. Josh Hart has it into the front court. Penetrating. Drives to the basket, gets it knocked out of his hands, and Knicks will retain it. (23-13) New York lead. 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Inbound underneath the basket, pass to Josh Hart. Here's Jalen Brunson driving again. Reverse layup, left to right. Jalen Brunson.
Gyrating, devastating.
That time with the penetration. Here's Atlanta. Johnson dribbling off of his foot. And I guess the Knicks touched it, so no backcourt violation there. Here's Dyson Daniel, gets the ball ripped from the reach in from Jalen Brunson. Here's Jalen Brunson into the front court, working on Daniels, between the legs, left to right, on the right side. Over back to Hart. And looks like we're going to have a foul call as Towns was trying to set a screen on the pick and roll. It'll be Daniels. First team foul. New York leads this series 3-2. Looking to close this one out, as we'll have a timeout. If you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Knickerbockerians, I need you to tap in with me. Drop your score predictions right now. If you're rocking with Knicks on the call, leave a comment below. I want to hear from you, as we'll take a timeout and get a word from our sponsors.
When you want to hear live New York Knicks play-by-play, it's Knicks on the Call with...
Oh, that's Severe Elder, yeah.
Yeah, Severe, yeah.
Knickerbockerians, as we get back to live action. Knicks up early with a 16-2 run since the 8:10 mark. 3:15 remaining in the first. Here's Anunoby, right wing three, no good. Offensive rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Back to Anunoby with a floater inside, and he gets it to fall off the back bank shot. Knicks up 27-13. Here's Johnson working on Anunoby. And we get a stoppage in play as we take a look at this replay here. Anunoby driving inside, getting things going early, and he looked like he was fouled. Leading all scores with 12 points. Back to live action. Here's Okongwu, turns the ball over. Clarkson in the game now with McBride, Brunson, OG, and Mitchell Robinson is your five. Alley-oop from Clarkson to Mitchell Robinson for the put-in. Knicks lead 29-13. 2:25 remaining in the first. Here's Atlanta. Jalen Johnson working on McBride, backs him down into the lane, flip shot, no good. Anunoby rebound. Gets it over to McBride. McBride in a hurry. Behind the back, step back. Left wing three is good.
Rising and surprising.
That time was McBride. Here's McCollum back in the game. Gets around Mitchell Robinson for a floater. And it's good. 32-15. Knicks lead. Here's Anunoby. Hero getting inside as he bodies Kuminga on his way to the basket.
Slicing and dicing it.
Inside was Anunoby that time. And the Knicks lead 34-15 with a minute 48 remaining in the first. And Quinn Snyder looks like he wants to talk to his team again as we take a look at two replays of the alley-oop from Clarkson to Robinson, and then the Anunoby penetration for two. Leading all scores with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals is Anunoby, making his imprint early in this one. And we'll take a timeout. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the call. Back to live action. Atlanta has the ball. Here's McCollum looking to dribble through 2 defenders. Turnover once again. Here's the Knicks in the front court. Clarkson over to Anunoby looking to exploit Walker. Penetrates inside. Tries a whip a pass to the left corner to McBride. It's deflected out of bounds. Knicks will retain it. They will inbounds right in front of their own bench. Your 5 on the floor is Clarkson, Brunson, Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, and McBride. Here's the inbound pass. Clarkson, pull-up shot, no good. Atlanta back the other way. McCollum drives and gets rejected by Mitchell Robinson. Right to Jalen Brunson, who slows things up. Gets it over to Anunoby. He whips the pass to the right wing corner for Clarkson. 3, no good, but the tip-in is in by Mitchell Robinson.
Resounding, rebounding.
As Mitch coming up a little hobble. Hopping around, looked like he might have tweaked an ankle. Substitution, Mike Brown is going to get him out of the game so he can be evaluated. As we take a look at what happened on the replay. Yeah, just an awkward twist of the ankle that time. Just came down wrong. He'll have a seat and be evaluated by the training staff as he's replaced by Karl Anthony Towns. 36-15. Knicks lead, 55 seconds remaining in the first. Here's Walker working on Anunoby. Gets a good contest. Rebound Bridges. Here's Jalen Brunson in a hurry. Dribbling right-handed. Switch to the left. Bumps Dyson Daniels. Bumps him. Switches hands again, and it's off the backboard for a nice layup.
Gyrating, devastating.
That time was Brunson. Here's McCollum trying to penetrate and gets swatted. His shot is pinned off the backboard. Battle for the loose ball ensues. And Knicks will have possession that time, as they're locked in defensively early in this one. Karl Anthony Towns with 2 blocks. Here's Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up court. Crosses the timeline. Working on Dyson Daniels on the right side. Right wing 3-point line extended. Bridges looking to set a pick. Rolls. Stop. Pops. Just inside the free throw line is good.
Rising and surprising.
Here's Dyson Daniels with a half-court heave as the buzzer expires in the first quarter. Knicks out with a commanding lead early in this one, 40-15. Looking to put away Atlanta and give them no hope. As we'll be back momentarily with the start of the second quarter. Knicks lead 40-15. All right, Knickerbockers, we're back to live action as we take a look at a couple of replays. Anunoby with a strong start, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 steals, 6 of 7 from the field, shooting 85.7% field goal percentage early in this one. Jalen Brunson has 9 with 5 assists, 2 steals. Great production early. 7 points so far off the bench between Mitchell Robinson and McBride. As we wait to get a word on the condition of Mitchell Robinson, who tweaked his ankle battling for an offensive rebound. Let's hope he can get back into the game as soon as possible. If you're just joining, you're listening to Knicks Live Play-by-Play with Severe Elder. Back to the action. A lot of players flying around for a loose ball as we get a stoppage in play. Let's see what the refs call. They'll say the Knicks will have it side out at the half-court line. As Alvarado is checked into the game, and he's grimacing, clutching tight to a hamstring, but he seems to be okay. On the floor, Alvarado, Towns, Anunoby, Clarkson, and Bridges is your 5. Here's Anunoby. Straight on 3-point shot from the top of the key is good.
Rising and surprising.
That time, OG Anunoby, as he gets into the passing lane, penetrates, and he draws a foul on Kuminga. As Anunoby, bringing his A game tonight, doing it all. Got into the passing lane and drew a foul on Kuminga. As we take a look at a 3-point play, Anunoby working off a curl screen. Knocks down the straight on 3, and he now has 17 points, 7 of 8 from the field with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. At the line for 2. First attempt is up and it's no good. Knicks lead 43-15 with 11:16 remaining early in the second quarter. Anunoby. Second free throw attempt is good. Knicks lead 44-15. Here's Atlanta. On the floor for Atlanta, Kuminga, McCollum, Buddy Hield, Okongwu, and Alexander Walker. As Kuminga draws a foul that time. It'll be called on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first. As Mike Brown summons over Alvarado to have a few words with him to discuss things on defense. Kuminga will go to the line for 2. First shot is up and it's no good. Atlanta trails by a big deficit early in this one. Kuminga's second attempt is up, no good, as he blows 2 free throws, rebound Towns. Alvarado looking to cross the half-court line, working on McCollum. Gets it over to Karl Anthony Towns. Left wing extended. Inside to Anunoby. Anunoby is tied up by Kuminga, who was looking to strip the ball from him that time. As we have a jump ball on the Knicks side of the floor at the foul line between Anunoby and Kuminga. Little pushing and shoving between Harden, Buddy Hield. Battling for position. Ball is up. Knicks win the tip. Gets it over to Karl Anthony Towns. He fades at the shot clock from the 3-point line, which expired, no good. Atlanta back the other way. Here's Walker to Kuminga to McCollum. McCollum pump fakes a 3 over to Kuminga. Guarded by Alvarado. He's looking to post. Takes a foul line. Baby jumper, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Anunoby has it. Gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson drives Euro and got yanked around the shoulder area by Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and he'll pick up a foul to send Jordan Clarkson to the line for 2. Knicks lead 44-15 with 10:19 in the second. Jordan Clarkson's first shot is up and good. Atlanta substitution. Jalen Johnson back in the game, replacing C.J. McCollum. Jordan Clarkson's second attempt is up and good. That pushes the lead to 46-15. Knicks up by 21. Here's Buddy Hield working on Alvarado. Gets it over to Jalen Johnson, who penetrates in and out. No good. Rebound Anunoby to Karl Anthony Towns, rolling down the lane. Flips the shot up with the left hand, and he'll pick up a foul. And it'll be on Okongwu. As Karl Anthony Towns with the lead pass from Anunoby on the fast break. Picks up a foul on his drive. Averaging 20 points a game this series, shooting 59% from the field with almost 12 boards a game. Clearly, he's having a spectacular first round series. First shot is up, and it's good. Dominant performance so far early in this one. Let's see if the Knicks can put it together for a full 48 minutes. Karl Anthony Towns' second attempt is up and good. New York leads 48-15. Here's Okongwu working on Towns. Over to Kuminga, gets a screen. Drive, sees a wall. Anunoby with the deflection almost had another steal. Superb defense by him. Here's Alexander Walker trying to work on Bridges and Clarkson and turns the ball over as the Knicks force another turnover. Inbound pass, Clarkson to Bridges. Almost was whistled for 5 seconds. Gets it over the timeline. Bridges picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Alvarado. Screen Clarkson. He waves him off. And we get a whistle off ball, and it looks like it's going to be on Towns as he gets into the face of the referee as if he's begging for a technical foul. The ref is looking at him like he's crazy, saying, "You better calm down before I hit you with this technical foul." Battling with Jalen Johnson that time, he gets whistled for an offensive as he's still chirping. Alvarado is pushing him away, ushering him to the sideline. Alexander Walker at the line. And I guess they did whistle him for a technical foul. And Alexander Walker makes the technical free throw. (48-16) New York with a monster lead early in this one. 9:13 remaining in the second. Here's Buddy Hield at the foul line. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back out. Jalen Johnson, right wing three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Alvarado. Outlets to a cherry picking Josh Hart for the layup and the foul.
Driving and thriving.
That time was Josh Hart from the outlet pass from Alvarado. Looking like a quarterback hitting his wide receiver, running a seam route that time. Good ESP there as Josh Hart looks to complete the three-point play. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Jalen Johnson working on Hart. Nick 5 on the floor is Towns, Robinson, Bridges, Hart, and Alvarado. As Kuminga lines up a three that time and knocks it down. Good to see Mitchell Robinson back in the game. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Towns. And looks like we're going to have a foul. And the foul, Bridges draws the foul. Rebound put back, no good. It'll put Bridges on the line for 2. Knicks lead 50-19 with 8:30 remaining in the second. Bridges' first free throw is up and good. Extends the lead to 51-19. Second free throw attempt is good. Pressure in the backcourt from Alvarado, trying to thwart the inbound pass. Gabe Vincent gets it over the timeline. Over to Okongwu to Jalen Johnson, working on Hart. He drives, penetrates, jump pass in the air to the corner to a Gabe Vincent 3, no good. Rebound, Towns. Gets it over to Hart. Hart looking to push. Gets it over to Bridges on the right wing. Dribbles left. Pull up. Pop at the round of free throw line, no good. Rebound, Towns. Goes back up strong and gets the ball, knocks out of his hands as he's clamoring for a foul. But Knicks they'll retain possession with the inbound under their own basket. Inbound Alvarado to Bridges. Screen Mitchell Robinson. Bridges penetrates, nothing there, kicks it out to Hart. Hart, 3-point shot, left wing, good!
Rising and surprising.
Was Hart that time. Turnover, Atlanta trying to outlet the ball to the front court. Alvarado over to Bridges for a 3, no good. Gets his own rebound, flips it up with the left hand, and it's good.
Wheeling and dealing.
That time was Bridges. As the Knicks are putting the spanking on Atlanta in this one. It's a 38-point lead. 58-19. As Atlanta looks dejected. And Atlanta was called for a technical foul assessed to Quinn Snyder. Karl Anthony Towns will shoot the tech. And the shot is good. As Atlanta is befuddled in this one early. Atlanta has the ball, bringing it up to the front court. Jalen Johnson, swarmed by Brunson and Hart, tries to get the ball inside to Gay, and it's stolen by Anunoby, who's all in the passing lane. Gets it to Bridges, who lobs it to Mitchell Robinson for the one-handed stuff inside.
Puffing and stuffing.
As it's New York all day right now in this one. Leading 16-19. As we take a look at the replay, Anunoby into the passing lane. Gets it out to Bridges, who lobs it up to Mitchell Robinson for the one-handed stuff. As again, Atlanta needs to talk it over as they're getting blown out early in this one. And Anunoby is leading the charge with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals, and 2 assists. As the Knicks looking to make sure they put this one away and taking all the life away out of Atlanta. We'll take a timeout. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the call.
When you want to hear live New York Knicks play-by-play, it's Knicks on the Call with...
Oh, that's Severe Elder, yeah.
Yeah, Severe, yeah.
When you want to hear live New York Knicks play-by-play, it's Knicks on the Call with...
Oh, that's Severe Elder, yeah.
Yeah, Severe, yeah.
All right, my fellow Knickerbockers, we're back to live action. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call with me, your host, Severe Elder. Atlanta has the ball. Kuminga working on Anunoby inside. Fadeaway jumper is no good. Rebound, Josh Hart over to Jalen Brunson. As he gets pressured into the backcourt by Dyson Daniels, and he'll be called for a foul. Jalen Brunson has to be careful. He could have got whistled for an offensive that time. Knicks are up by 41 points. Atlanta has 11 turnovers. The Knicks only have 1 turnover. They're on a 51-8 run, which is virtually unheard of. (61-19) with 6:48 remaining in the second. It's been all New York. No contest. Knicks have been supremely dominant thus far in this one. 62-19. Your 5 on the floor. Hart, Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson. Knickerbockers, be sure to tap in with me. Drop your score predictions right now as it's looking like a blowout early in this one. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you're feeling right now. Here's Dyson Daniels with a wide open 3-point shot. Is good. Brunson has it. Knicks up by 30. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby, left wing 3 is good.
Rising, that's surprising.
Anunoby is on one today. Here's Kuminga. Out to Dyson Daniels, left wide open at the top of the key. 3, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mitchell Robinson, Mr. I am the boards, comes away with it. Out to Josh Hart. Over to Mikal Bridges as they look to settle things down. Screen, Mitchell Robinson. He rolls. Bridges drives. Left. Step back. Pull up. Baby jumper is good.
Wheeling and dealing.
That time was Bridges. Here's Gay. Left corner 3. No good. Rebound Brunson. He's out to the races. Alley-oop for the 2-hand stuff to Mikal Bridges.
Slamming and jamming.
That time, Knicks in the fast break end up with the Gotham lob. As Atlanta looks supremely frustrated in this one, as him and Josh Hart have some words after that play. Ref had to get in between them to separate them. Here's Atlanta. Gabe Vincent working on Bridges. And Bridges a little too aggressive that time on the defensive end. Gets called for a foul. As we take a look at this sweet replay. Brunson setting up Mikal Bridges for the alley-oop. Back to live action. Johnson over to Kuminga in the corner. Blocked by the blockness monster himself, Mitchell Robinson. They try to get a cherry-picking Bridges on an outlet pass who got mauled, but no call. Here's Atlanta back the other way. Jalen Johnson working around the free throw line area. Sees a double team. Mitch with the supreme contest. Alters that shot. Here's Josh Hart the other way. Gets it over to Anunoby, who gets in the paint. Euro, left, right. And the foul. Puts it in that time with the flip shot to the basket and draws the foul.
Slicing and dicing inside.
Was Anunoby, whose imprint on this game has been profound thus far, as he picks up a foul on Gay that has sent him to the line for the potential and one. Anunoby with 21 first half points early in this one. Oh, we got a scuffle. Oh, players getting in each other's faces. We got Mitchell Robinson going at Dyson Daniels. Now Jalen Johnson, he's being held by Kongwu. Ref falls to the floor. Scuffle is ensued around the sideline. They're trying to control Mitchell Robinson, who's heated. Here's Dyson Daniels, who's coming back for more as he's being held back by his team. And here's the assistant coaches getting on Mitchell Robinson, trying to restrain him as tempers are hot and flaring. Wow. Atlanta is not taking this well right now. I'm sure the refs are going to go to the table and hand out some flagrants or technical fouls or something as they huddle up to discuss what just transpired. Tempers are heated as we take a look after Anunoby knocked down the free throw. Dyson Daniels and Mitchell Robinson locked into a scuffle. Ended up with the referee on the floor. And Okongwu comes wrapping his arms around Mitchell Robinson. Oh, we see what happened now. Another angle shows Dyson Daniels throwing a flagrant, violent elbow. And Mitchell Robinson didn't take too well to it and responded with hostility as the refs sort this one out. This could be a possible flagrant 2 on Dyson Daniels for an unsportsmanlike conduct. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets tossed out of the game. As the action was confined to the side of the floor where the fans sit, so no clearing of the benches. And I'm sure something is going to happen with Dyson Daniels here. It was no room for that whatsoever. It was not a basketball play. As the official, the crew chief, over at the scorer's table taking a look at the replay. Knicks blowing out Atlanta by 50, 72-22, with 4:39 remaining in the second. What a moment. What a game so far. As little hand fighting at the free throw box area turned into Dyson Daniels throwing a major flagrant elbow. And Mitchell Robinson didn't take too kind to it. The verdict is in. It has been determined it will be offsetting technical fouls between Robinson and Daniels. And looks like they're both going to be tossed from the game. So Mitchell Robinson's night is done, as well as Dyson Daniels. The ref says we're going to get them both out of here. Wow. It's unfortunate because I believe Mitchell Robinson, I guess it was all the extracurricular activity after everything ensued. So Dyson Daniels and Mitchell Robinson has been ejected in this one. Back to live action. Atlanta has it. On the floor for New York, Towns, Hart, Anunoby, Brunson, and Bridges. Here's McCollum, 3. Good. 72-25. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. As we get a stoppage in play, I'm sure the refs are going to be clutching tightly more to their whistles after that scuffle. It's probably going to become a little ticky-tack now after all of that drama. Foul will be on Nickeil Alexander-Walker to send Brunson to the line. Brunson's first attempt is up, and it's good. 73-25 Knick lead. Brunson has 12.7 assists and 2 rebounds. Second attempt is up, and it's good. 74-25 New York with 4:05 remaining in the second. Here's McCollum. Bounce pass to Kongwu, gets it over to Kispert. In the passing lane, Towns deflects it, gets the steal. Towns back to Hart. As Atlanta recovers defensively that time. Brunson has settled things down. He gets double teamed, gets off the ball to Bridges. Bridges, lob pass into the paint to Karl Anthony Towns, looking to exploit McCollum as he's held by C.J. McCollum. And that'll send Karl Anthony Towns to the line for more free throws. And McCollum picks up his second foul. Karl Anthony Towns playing like an all-NBA player that he is in this one. First free throw is up and good. 75-25 New York lead with 3:43 remaining in the second quarter. Second attempt is up, and it's good. 76-25 New York with a commanding lead in this one. Karl Anthony Towns with 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Here's Kispert in the middle of the lane. Way off, teardrop floater, no good. Rebound put back. McCollum is good. Here's Brunson. Bringing the ball across the timeline. Gets it over to Bridges. To the corner to Anunoby. Penetrates. Swings back out to Brunson for a right wing 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Towns, who puts it back up, and he's mauled on the inside.
Pounding and astounding.
Was Karl Anthony Towns that time. Grabbing an O-Reb. And draws the foul to go to the line for more free throws. Knicks in this game has been up as many as 51 points. Karl Anthony Towns' first attempt hits the front of the rim and rattles in. Second attempt underway. Free throw is up, and it's good. It's a 78-27 New York Knicks lead with 3 minutes remaining in the second. Here's Jalen Johnson looking to penetrate, and he gets it inside for the basket and the foul, as he got hit by Towns on that play. And we'll have a timeout and a word from our sponsors. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call.
You're now listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder, brought to you by Selfie Cast Studio, a broadcasting company. You're now listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder, brought to you by Selfie Cast Studio, a broadcasting company.
All right, Knickerbockers, back to live action. If you're just joining in, you're listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you're streaming us on YouTube and Twitch TV, be sure to spread the word about Knicks on the Call, the #1 place to be for live New York Knicks play-by-play. As Jalen Johnson completes the and one. Knicks still lead 78-30. Here's Brunson. Screen Towns over the Bridges. Whips it inside the paint to Anunoby, who goes up strong for the putback, giving the Knicks an 80-30 lead. Here's Johnson working on Towns. Pull-up shot, good. Here's Jalen Brunson back the other way. Over the Bridges. Back to Jalen Brunson. Back over the Bridges. Left wing extended. To Towns, whose pass was deflected and picked off by Atlanta. Back the other way. Johnson stop, pop three, no good. Rebound, McCollum, air ball. And looks like we have a foul on the play. It'll be on Brunson, his second. And that'll send C.J. McCollum to the line. (80-32), Knicks lead with 2:08 remaining as C.J. buries the first. It's been all New York in this one. Commanding lead. Led by as many as 50 points in this one. Giving Atlanta no hope. As C.J. McCollum sinks the second. Inbound, Anunoby to Hart in the backcourt, looking to bring it across the timeline. Working on C.J. McCollum. Gets it over to Karl-Anthony Towns, penetrating. 2 huge steps. A lot of contact and a foul. This time it'll be on Okongwu. Sending Karl-Anthony Towns to the line again for more free throws. And Quinn Snyder looks very upset. He's not happy. If he picks up another technical foul, he'll be ejected. Got one early in the first. And a technical foul was assessed to Atlanta. Karl-Anthony Towns takes the free throw shot and is good. He'll take another free throw. And looks like Knicks will get 2 free throws and possession. No, excuse me, just 1 free throw. Karl-Anthony Towns will look to shoot his regular 2 from the foul on Okongwu. He sinks the first, giving New York an 82-34 lead with 1:55 remaining. New York Knicks leads this best-of-7 series 3-2, looking to close out Atlanta in this one. Barring some kind of catastrophe, they should be able to coast to a victory. Second free throw attempt is up, and it's good. Here's McCollum, trapped by Hart and Brunson. Gets it over to Kispert, drives to the middle. Kicks it back out to CJ for an open 3-point shot. Rattles around in and out. Rebound, Anunoby. Gets it over to Brunson. Screen Cat, turns it down. Drop off the Cat. Cat drives, left-handed, whips it over to Anunoby. Pump fakes the 3. Gets it over to Hart for a right wing 3. Side iron, no good. Rebound, Jalen Johnson. Looking to work on Anunoby. Gets it over to Alexander Walker. He stop, pops 3, no good. Rebound, Anunoby. Works it over to Brunson. Brunson into the front court, driving left on the left-hand side. Hit him with the Smitty. Hits the ball, swing, out to Hart. Back to Brunson. He'll settle things down with 5 seconds remaining on the clock. Takes a bump, whips it out to Anunoby. 2-1, Anunoby 3, no good. Valiant effort from Brunson as he lands out of bounds. Diving for the loose ball. Having some fun with little Boosie on the sideline as he's falling to the floor because Brunson ran into him. Trying to help him up. And little Boosie is looking like he's faking an injury as they both chuckle about it. Back to live action. Here's Atlanta in the front court. Alexander Walker, stop, pop, elbow shot, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Rebound, Jalen Johnson, who puts it back up, and he draws a foul as he was bumped by Karl Anthony Towns that time. As we take a look at the replay, as Jalen Brunson looked like he deliberately fell into little Boosie that time, diving for a loose ball. We love the hustle, but he has to stay away from antics like that. As the Knicks have a commanding lead in this one, 83 to 35. 29 seconds remaining in the first half. Be sure to tap in with me for the halftime check. Jalen Johnson's second attempt is good. Knicks have it. Brunson bringing it up court. Into the front court. On the floor with Hart, Bridges, McBride, and Anunoby. 15 seconds remaining. Working on Alexander Walker. Screen Bridges. Brunson, right hand dribble, behind the back. Stop, spins, three-point shot from the left wing as the shot clock expired, no good. Into the second quarter, shot from Kispert is no good as time expires. It is the largest halftime lead in NBA playoff history. Wow. Knicks lead 83 to 36 as we'll be back with the halftime check. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call.
Get ready to leave it on scene. It's the halftime check, live with Knicks on the Call.
All right, my fellow Knickerbockers, as the Knicks is putting the ultimate beat down, smack down on the Atlanta Hawks with the largest playoff lead at the half in playoff history. As we'll take a look at the box score to reflect what's happening in this one. If you're just joining me, you're rocking with Knicks on the Call, live with your boy, Severe Elder. As the Knicks have a commanding lead in this one. If you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends if you're watching us on Twitch TV. This program is brought to you by Selfie Cast Studio. As Anunoby with a 26 first half points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals, shooting 10 of 12 from the field, having a monstrous performance. That's some people's end of game stat line. But that's just the first half for one OG Anunoby. As Karl Anthony Towns chipped in with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. As all the Knicks with a knack, leaving their imprint across the box score. Bridges, surprisingly, with a double-digit point game, has 16 early in this one, with 3 rebounds and 3 assists, shooting 79% from the field. The Knicks overall are shooting, let's see here, they're shooting 65.1% from the field, compared to Atlanta's paltry 30.8%. Knicks have knocked down 91% of their free throws, getting to the line 22 times, or 22 attempts, knocking down 20. They also lead in the assist category, 21-7, as it's been all New York so far in this one. Have a 24-15 rebounding edge and a 12-3 edge in steals that led to 20 Knicks points off of turnovers to a paltry 6 points off of turnovers for Atlanta. The Knicks just having an overall dominant performance as they're choking the life out of the Atlanta Hawks, who has resorted to throwing flagrant elbows. As Dyson Daniels and Mitchell Robinson has been tossed and ejected from the game due to their first half scuffle and mix-up. As we take a look at Brunson's stat line, has 13 points, 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. Solid play off the bench from Mitchell Robinson, who gave you 6 points and 3 rebounds, as his night Ended up with a curtain call early in this one. McBride has 3 points and 2 steals. Fascinating to see how many Knicks are in the steal column with 2 or more in this one. Once again, it's been a all Knicks, all New York, all day in this one. If you're just joining me, you're listening to Knicks on the Call with your host, Severe Elder. Be sure to tap in. Leave your comment below. I want to know how you feel about this one. Leave it on scene in the chat. And say it with your chest. What are your takeaways so far? Good, bad, or indifferent? Needless to say, we're feeling good about our 47 halftime lead. Once again, the largest lead in NBA playoff history. It's incredible. Let your issues be known with a super chat or a cash app. I have to hear how you feeling about this one, Knickerbockerians. As we look like we're going to coast to victory. Still have another 24 minutes remaining. But I doubt if Atlanta can muster anything to try to mount a comeback in this one. As they look like they've waving the white towel. They're throwing in the white towel on this one. I surmise maybe around the midway third quarter. I figure Mike Brown should empty the bench. And from there to be extended garbage time. But hey, you never know. With the 3-point shot and how things go in the NBA, we know no lead is safe. So we'll see how it all unfolds in the second half when we return. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call. right, Knickerbockerins. Back to live action. Atlanta has the ball. Flip shot inside from Okongwu. No good. Rebound. Towns out to Brunson. Brunson looking to penetrate. Spinning. Left hand layup is good.
Spinning, winning.
That time was Brunson on the inside. Here's Atlanta. Gets his strip. Ricochet. Bridges back the other way for the stop. Pop. Dead on three.
Rising and surprising.
As the New York Knicks continue to be relentless in this one. It's an 88-36 New York lead. Off the McCollum miss. Here's the Knicks into the front court. Bridges has it on the low block. Right side. Turnaround. Fade away. Good.
Gyrating, devastating.
That time was Bridges. Knicks have been on a 63-11 run from 8-10 in the first quarter to the 4:39 mark in the second. As the Knicks come back the other way, and Bridges with a stop pop left wing three.
Rising and surprising.
As he's starting to get on one. Here's Atlanta on the inside. Ricochet with a baby hook shot in the painted area is good. Knicks back the other way. Start of the third quarter, 10:15 remaining. 93-38 Knick lead. Towns to Anunoby. A cut in Anunoby. That time.
Slicing and dicing inside.
From the pass from Towns. Here's Atlanta. Right wing three, no good. Gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Ricochet. Front iron. Rebound Towns. Outlet to Brunson. Brunson in a hurry. Working on four defenders. Slows it up. Pulls it back out. Gets it to Anunoby. Left wing. Behind the three extended. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson passes to Towns. Towns surveying. Looking for a cutter. Gets it to Anunoby. He's working in the paint. In the middle of the lane. And he picks up a foul. As the Knicks start the third quarter strong. Bridges getting into the mix. Using this one to get his confidence back. As by golly, he needs it. Whatever it can get him going would be well appreciated. First free throw from Anunoby is good. 96-38 New York Knicks lead. 9:29 remaining in the third. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the call. Anunoby shooting 11 of 13 for 29 points and 7 boards. Looking to add to his totals. Misses the second free throw. Here's Atlanta. Out to McCollum. Contested well. Rebound Towns. Here's Jalen Brunson. Bringing it into the front court. Drops it off to Towns. Towns takes a bump. Hands it off to Josh Hart, who stops. Pops behind the three-point line.
Rising and surprising.
That time. Josh Hart with the left wing three. As McCollum comes back on the other end and gets a reverse layup. It's 99-40 Knick lead. Brunson over to Towns. Left side, three-point line extended. Gets a cut in Anunoby, who was held by Zachary Ricochet. Knicks should have it side out. Here's Towns. Whips it over to Hart. Back over to Bridges. Back over to Hart. Hart on the left side. Driving left. Inside. Gets it over to Brunson. Right wing corner threes. The shot clock expired. No good. Rebound. Towns put back. Miss. Gets his own put back and in for the 2-point basket.
Pounding and astounding.
Here's Jalen Johnson on the other end for a 3-point shot. Left wing is good. Knicks lead 101-43. 8:12 remaining in the third. It's been all Knicks, all New York in this one. Brunson, cross the timeline. Gets it to Towns. Surveying on the left side, 3-point line extended. Back over to Brunson, working on Alexander Walker. Left hand drive, stop, pops, gets inside, bodies him up, and good.
Gyrating, devastating.
That time was Jalen Brunson with the great footwork. Has 17 points on 6 of 11 shooting. 24 for Bridges in this one. Here's Atlanta. Jalen Johnson over to Okongwu. Finds a cut in Alexander Walker. Flip shot off the backboard is good. Back the other way, Jalen Brunson. Gets it across the timeline to Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson on the right side. Stop, pop, spin. Fadeaway jumper. Bounces around off the rim and backboard. No good. Here's Jalen Johnson back the other way. Drops it off to Okongwu. Jalen Johnson contested by Karl Anthony Towns. And he knocks down a right wing three. 103-48. 6:50 remaining in the third. Here's Brunson to Karl Anthony Towns. Just below the 3-point line extended. Surveying. Gets it over to Hart. Pull up three, right wing off the front rim, no good. Rebound Jalen Johnson. Flips it up to Ricochet, who gets an easy left hand layup. And Mike Brown wants to talk it over. He didn't like the defensive sequence on that play. And we'll take a timeout and get a word from our sponsors.
You're now listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder, brought to you by Selfie Cast Studio, a broadcasting company. You're now listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder, brought to you by Selfie Cast Studio, a broadcasting company.
When you want to hear live New York Knicks play-by-play, it's Knicks on the Call with...
Oh, that's Severe Elder, yeah.
Yeah, severe, yeah.
Back to live action. If you're just joining us, you're rocking steady with Knicks on the call. As New York out front 103-50 in this one. An incredible performance by the whole squad. Knicks have it in the backcourt. Inbounded it to Bridges. On the floor with Hart, Karl Anthony Towns, Brunson, and Anunoby. Here's Karl Anthony Towns, three-point line extended, surveying, working on a Okongwu. Between the legs, left, right. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Anunoby on the block. Turn around, fade away as the shot clock expired. No good. Rebound in Atlanta. Here's McCollum to Okongwu. Over to Jalen Johnson, working on Anunoby, driving left, takes a bump, step back shot, foul line is good. As he's starting to heat up with a few consecutive baskets. Here's Brunson across the timeline. Over to Karl Anthony Towns, tries to whip it inside the Brunson, turnover. Here's Jalen Johnson, lob, alley-oop to Ricochet, way off, rebound Towns. Outlets to Brunson. Brunson surveying. Gets it to Anunoby on the left wing in the corner. Working on McCollum. Drives and muscles McCollum into a foul. CJ had no choice but to take a foul there. As the bulldozer, which is Anunoby, was about to bring him into the paint and punish him inside. And he'll go to the line for two. Substitution Atlanta. Kuminga and Buddy Hield. Substitution for New York. Clarkson replacing Anunoby. So that foul on Anunoby was a floor foul. Knicks have it side out. Brunson. Inbound into Karl Anthony Towns, surveying. Left side, three-point line extended. Put the ball on the floor. Kicks out to a McBride. Three-point shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Atlanta has it. Here's Kuminga. Over to Buddy Hield, who gets the shot to go over Jalen Brunson. Brunson, across the timeline. 4:55 remaining in the third. Knicks lead 103-54. Gets it over to Towns. Towns with the beautiful alley-oop play to Josh Hart. Here's the Knicks on defense. Contesting an Okongwu corner three, no good. Towns outlet. Pass to Jordan Clarkson. Inside for the layup.
Wheeling and dealing.
That time was Jordan Clarkson with a beautiful pass from Karl Anthony Towns, whose playmaking has been superb in this one. Knicks running the offense through Towns from the top of the three-point line extended. He whips a pass inside for flip shot in by Jordan Clarkson. And here's New Atlanta the other way. A Buddy Hield three is up and good. Knicks lead 109-57 as the pace starts to hasten in this one. Here's Karl Anthony Towns, finds a wide open Josh Hart.
Driving and thriving.
For a layup that time on the inside. Here's Atlanta. Okongwu working on Karl Anthony Towns. Whips it over to Gabe Vincent, guarded by McBride. On the baseline, McBride cuts him off. Kick out pass to Kuminga, three-point shot is off. McBride the rebound, he's bringing it up the floor. Pushing, spinning, right hand. Inside, brings it back out as he's walled off. Stop, pops. Left wing three, no good. Rebound in Atlanta. Josh Hart defending. McBride defending. Johnson's three, no good. Here's Brunson the other way. Across the timeline to Towns. Gets it inside to Clarkson. Clarkson, hero. And he draws a foul on Gabe Vincent. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They getting the ball to Karl Anthony Towns. 3-point line extended, and he's just picking them apart, looking like the second coming of Jokic. As we'll take a timeout, you're rocking steady with Knicks on the call.
When you want to hear live New York Knicks play-by-play, it's Knicks on the Call with...
People.
Oh, that's severe. Severe Elder, yeah.
Yeah, severe, yeah.
When you want to hear live New York Knicks play-by-play, it's Knicks on the Call with...
People.
Oh, that's severe. Severe Elder, yeah.
Yeah, severe, yeah.
All right, my fellow Knickerbockers, as we're back to live action, you're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy listening to live New York Knicks play-by-play, leave it on scene in the comments below and tap with me in the chat. As we get back to live action, Jordan Clarkson on the free throw line. First attempt is no good. Knicks still lead 111-57. Second free throw attempt is good. 2:44 remaining in the third. Knicks lead this Eastern Conference first round series 3-2. Looking to put the finishing touches on Atlanta. On the floor for your New York Knicks, Alvarado, Clarkson, Huck Porty, Landry Shamet and Miles McBride. Atlanta has it. Kuminga working on Clarkson. Bodies him. Picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Gabe Vincent. Clarkson picks up Vincent. Over to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, guarded by McBride. Step back shot, well contested, no good as the shot clock expired. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Alexander-Walker driving left. Left hand layup shot is put against the backboard by Huck Porty. But it looks like there's going to be a foul. And they're going to call a goaltend, which will send Alexander-Walker to the line for a potential three-point play. Shot is up and good. Landry Shamet into the game for the first time. On the floor with Alvarado, Clarkson, Huck Porty, and Deuce McBride. Here's Alvarado. Gets it over to Huck Porty. Huck Porty DHO to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson whips it into the corner for Shamet. Corner three, no good. Here's Kuminga. Into the front court. Picked up by Shamet. Whips it over to Buddy Hill. Good closeout, Clarkson. Hill puts it on the floor, but turns it over as McBride has it. Gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson, screen, Huck Porty gets the switch on the Gay. Whips it inside to Huck Porty, who's fouled on the reach-in by Jonathan Kuminga. Knicks lead 112-60 in a monstrous blowout with 1:27 remaining in the third. Huck Porty to the line for two. His first shot side iron, no good. 112-60. Minute 27 remaining in the third as Huck Porty's second attempt is good. Here's Atlanta. Gabe Vincent with the ball being guarded by Alvarado. Gets it over to Gay. Alvarado takes a poke at Gay. Almost forces a turnover. And let's see what we have on this play. As Alvarado's pressure onto the sideline almost costs Atlanta the ball. Atlanta retains possession. Alley-oop inside to Kuminga is good. Knicks lead 113-62 with a minute remaining in the third. Here's Alvarado. He's barking out instructions. He signals Huck Porty for a screen. Gets it over to Huck Porty. 3-point left wing extended. In the corner to Alvarado. Alvarado penetrating between the legs. Step back three. As the clock winds down and he knocks it down from the left side. Splash!
Rising and surprising.
That time was Alvarado. Here's Atlanta. Kuminga. Step back. Baby jumper is good. Knicks have it. Alvarado across the timeline. 19, 17, 15 seconds remaining in the third. 4-second difference between shot clock to game clock. Alvarado, step back. Left wing three, no good. Battle for the rebound inside. And Huck Porty draws a foul. Attempting to grab the rebound over Gabe Vincent. He'll go to the line for a pair. 5.4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Knicks again with a monstrous 116-64 lead. As Huck Porty, first shot is no good. Huckporty's second attempt is up, and it's good. 5 seconds remaining. Here's Gabe Vincent in a hurry. Teardrop, finger roll layup, no good. Time expires, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Knicks with a commanding 117-64 lead. All right, Knickerbockerins. I know how you're feeling. Knick fans out there are sure to be elated about this one. Knicks are kicking butt and taking names. Let me know how you feel about it in the chat or leave a comment below. This program is brought to you by Selfie Cast Studio, streaming live to YouTube and Twitch TV. Once again, the Knicks have a commanding lead in this one. I think it's safe to say that they're going to close out this series tonight as we look forward between the winner of the Boston-Philadelphia matchup. Let me know which team you would like to see come out of that one. Who do you think the Knicks have a better chance against? Is it the Sixers or is it the Celtics? I need to know how you feel about it. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Atlanta will not be able to mount a comeback. The lead at this point is too insurmountable. Plus, they are dejected. And if you're just tuning in, Mitchell Robinson and Dyson Daniels got into it early in the first half, and they both were assessed double technicals that led to their ejection. As Anunoby and Mikal Bridges combined for 53 points in this one. Strong performances across the board from everyone. Bridges with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Karl Anthony Towns with a triple-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists, along with 3 steals and a block. And once again, all the Knicks are double-figure pluses in the plus-minus, with Anunoby leading the plus-minus category with a plus 42, followed by Jalen Brunson's plus 41 and Mikal Bridges a plus 40. Just an incredible effort across the board. All Knicks starters in double figures. As we get back to live action on the floor, Kolek, Huckporty, Shamet, Diawara, and Sohan. As Mike Brown goes to the bench to start the fourth. And a fadeaway jumper from Landry Shamet is good. Here's Kuminga working on Diawara. Top of the three-point line extended. Over to Jalen Johnson, penetrating on Sohan. Gets inside and is blocked. But they'll call a foul. That one to be charged to Jeremy Sohan. Knicks lead 119-64. Jalen Johnson's first free throw is good. If you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Jalen Johnson's second attempt is good. Here's Knicks back the other way. Jump shot, Landry Shamet is no good. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Kuminga working on Diawara. Gets it over to Okongwu. Hand off to McCollum. McCollum drives. Being guarded heavily by CJ, who forces him into a tough jump shot, but the tip-in is put back by Okongwu. Here's New York on the other end. Diawara. DHO to Tyler Kolek. Back to Diawara. Tells Hukporti, give me a screen. Drives inside. Step through Euro. Right hand shot off the backboard is good.
Wheeling and dealing.
That time was Mo Diawara. Here's Atlanta. Okongwu over to Alexander Walker. Sees a wall. Left hand flip shot. No good, but he picks up a foul. This time it'll be charged to Hukporti. Knicks lead 121-68 with 10:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Knicks were up as many as 50-plus points in this one. Took a halftime lead. That was the largest lead in playoff history. It's been no contest thus far as Akil Alexander Walker misses the first free throw. He misses the second. Rebound Hukporti. Here's Kolek. Hits a screen. Stop, pop, top of the key three. No good, and I think they're going to get an illegal screen. It's been all New York, all Knicks in this one. 121-68 in a massive blowout. Here's Johnson working on Sohan. Over to Okongwu, spinning. Looked like a travel, no call, flip shot. Off the rim, no good. Here's Kolek back the other way. Driving. Drop off to Jeremy Sohan for the two-handed stuff.
Huffing and stuffing.
That time. Here's Kuminga driving on Shamet. Gives him a hard bump. Puts the shot up and draws a foul. As he took the ball to the basket with supreme aggression that time. Knicks lead 123-68 with 9:44 remaining in the fourth quarter as Quinn Snyder gets C.J. McCollum out of the game, and that's going to do it for him for the remainder of the game. And here comes the bench substitution for Atlanta as they succumb to the Knicks and wave the white towel in this one. Here's Kolek. Bringing the ball across the half-court line. Dumps it off to Diawara. DHO to Shamet over the back to Kolek. Hukporti screen. Roll. Here's Kolek down the middle with the easy left-hand layup.
Slicing and dicing inside.
Was Kolek that time. Here's Kuminga on the floor with the rest of the bench crew from Atlanta. Trying to back down Kolek. Gets it inside. Draws a foul as he tried to muscle him up on the inside. As C.J. McCollum and Alexander Walker looks bewildered from the bench. 125-70. New York Knicks lead with 9:13 remaining in the fourth. Kuminga's free throw shot is good. Knicks with a commanding 3-2 series lead will close this one out in blowout fashion. Here's Kolek. Over to Diawara. Back to Kolek. Back to Diawara. Screen Huck-Porty. Huck-Porty has it. Finds a cut in Kolek. Gets into the lane. Whips it out to Shamet. Shamet over to Diawara for deep right wing three. In and out. No good. Here comes Atlanta. Corey Kispert. Stop pops for three is good. 125. 75. As the Knicks are holding on and keeping a steady 50-point lead as we get a drive and scoop shot. Jeremy Sohan inside.
Moving, grooving.
That time was Jeremy Sohan. Here the Knicks in transition after a turnover. Diawara inside, kicks it out to Shamet for a left wing three. Good.
Rising and surprising.
That time was Shamet as he splashed one in from the left side. Here's Okongwu. Over to Kispert. Surveying, drives into the lane. Dump off to Ricochet. Foul line jump shot is good. Knicks lead 130-77 with 7:50 remaining in the fourth. Here's Shamet over to Kolek. Kolek driving left. Dump off inside the Huck-Porty. Kicks it out to Diawara. Back to Kolek for a corner three. And we have a whistle on the play. As Huck-Porty will be whistled for 3 seconds. And he goes to the bench as Mike Brown goes deeper into the bench. As the Knicks maintain a superfluous 130-77 lead in the fourth quarter with 7:30 remaining. On the floor is Kolek, Shamet, Diawara, Sohan, and Jones. Wallace working on Shamet. Shot is up, no good. A rebound, Diawara. No, excuse me, it's Daddier into the game. Pacome seeing some action. He'll get it. Take a left wing corner three and splash.
Rising and surprising.
As all the Knicks with a knack getting into the action. 133-77, commanding New York Knicks lead with 6:50 remaining in the fourth. As they're closing this one out in style. Relentless pursuit of this first round series playoff victory. And we'll take a timeout. You're rocking steady with Knicks on the call.
Hit the music.
right, Knickerbockers. As we get back to live action, you're tuning in to Knicks on the Call with me, your host, Severe Elder. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap in with me. I've never seen anything like this, and I've seen quite a bit of basketball in my life. Every Knick player has registered a point in the box score. Everyone is played and everyone is scored. As the bench started the fourth, maintaining this lead, 133-78. Knicks have it. Diawara, right to left crossover over to Shaman on the left wing. Ooh, fancy. In between the legs dribble, drives left inside. Whips it over to Pacome Daddier for a right corner three, no good. Rebound. Knicks come away with it after a loose ball. Here's Pacome Daddier try to drive to the basket and loses the ball out of bounds, but it was deflected by an Atlanta player. Knicks will retain possession. 133-78 with 6:17 remaining. Kolek inbounds to Diawara. Back to Kolek. Kolek flip shot behind the head to a wide open Jeremy Sohan three, no good. Here's Atlanta the other way. On the floor for the Knicks is Pacome Daddier, Landry Shamet, Jeremy Sohan, Tyler Kolek, and Mo Diawara. Atlanta, several attempts at the basket, no good. Out of bounds. Atlanta will retain possession. 133-78. 5:50 remaining in the fourth as the starters get a much needed rest to prepare for the next round. Here's Kolek defending Kispert. Inside, flip shot, no good. Battle for the rebound between Diawara and Bradley knocks it out of bounds. New York will have it. Diawara looking to inbounds. Atlanta with the pressure in the backcourt. Gets it over to Shamet. Shamet looking to bring the ball up across the timeline. Gets it over to Kolek, back to Shamet. Inside of Jeremy Sohan, who brings it out, three-point line extended. Driving right. Stops, picks up his dribble, whips the pass out to Daddier, three-point shot, no good. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Wallace working on Kolek. Screen, Bradley rolls, gets the drop off inside, blocked by Sohan, but it'll be a foul on the Knicks. And that'll send Bradley to the line. 5:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. New York holding on to a massive, controlling lead. 133-78. Free throw shot from Bradley is good. As Karl Anthony Towns once again finished with a triple-double. 12, 11, and 10. Perfect 10 from 10 from the line. Back to live action. Bradley's second attempt. No, is good. 133-80. Knicks lead, and the Knicks. Kolek causes a turnover. Atlanta Wallace dunks it in for two. Here's Diawara. Into the front court, hand off to Kolek, back to Diawara. Calls for a Huck Porty screen. Left hand dribble, picks up his dribble. Gets it out to Daddier. Daddier swings it back to Diawara. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. He drives. Left hand layup off the rim is no good. Put back dunk attempt. Huck Porty is no good. But he'll draw a foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Huck Porty free throw shot is up, and it's good. Huck Porty's second attempt, front rim iron, no good. Here's Atlanta. Guarded by Kolek. Bradley with the ball, being guarded by Huck Porty. Back to Wallace, being guarded by Kolek. Trying to weave through a screen. His shot is up, and it's good. Here's Diawara. Looking to work on Risachet. Driving left on the left side. DHO to Shaman. Shaman stop, pops at the top of the three, no good. Dario Huck Porty tracks down the rebound, but he knocks it out of bounds. Atlanta will have it on the sideline, out of bounds. Here's Wallace working on Kolek. Over to Bradley. Over to Kispert. Contested. Three-point shot from Shamet is off. Here's Diawara. Gets a screen from Huck Porty. Whips it over to Daddier. Daddier penetrates in the lane, kicks it out to Huck Porty. To Kolek. To Diawara for a left wing three. No good. Rebound Huck Porty, but we got a foul. And looks like the foul is going to be on... should be on Atlanta. Knicks will have it side out. Kolek to inbounds. To Huck Porty. Over to Diawara on the left side. Diawara left hand dribbling, spinning. Tries to find Kolek in the corner with a wild pass that goes awry and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Here's Wallace bringing the ball up with Kolek guarding. Over to Risachet. He's guarded by Diawara. Drop off to Risachet. To Wallace. Being guarded tightly by Kolek. Stays down on the pump fake. Here's Kispert. Good help. Side defense. Shamet. Kispert three. No good. Rebound. Shamet. Gets it over to Kolek, who has it in the front court. Kolek driving left. Left hand. Shots up. Off the backboard is good.
Wheeling and dealing.
That time was Tyler Kolek. Extensive garbage in this one. 136-84 Knick lead. Atlanta turnover. Here's New York in the open court. Fast break. Left hand scoop shot by Kolek is up, but we get a whistle. And with that whistle, we'll have a timeout with 2.5 remaining to go in the game. Knicks lead 136-84. And we'll have a word from our sponsors.
When you want to hear live New York Knicks play-by-play, it's Knicks on the Call with...
Oh, that's Severe Elder, yeah.
Yeah, severe, yeah.
When you want to hear live New York Knicks play-by-play, it's Knicks on the Call with...
Oh, that's Severe Elder, yeah.
Yeah, severe, yeah.
You're now listening to Knicks on the Call with Severe Elder. Brought to you by SelfieCast Studio, a broadcasting company.
right, Knickerbockers. As the New York Knicks are enjoying a blowout lead that's about to lead to a victorious 4-2 series lead to close out this one in the first round. Back to live action. Kolek deep. Left wing three was no good. Here's Atlanta in the front court. Bradley working on Hukporti. DHO to Ricochet. Hukporti with the good defensive contest, but the shot is good. As Ricochet gets it over the extended arms of Hukporti. Here's New York. Bacome Daddier with the ball. Over to Hukporti. Gets a bounce pass. Try to get a bounce pass to Daddier, but it's a kick ball. New York will retain possession. If you're just joining in, you're listening to Knicks on the Call with your host, Severe Elder. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. As Kolek drives, whips it to Diawara. He penetrates, whips it back to Kolek in the corner for a right wing three air ball. Here's Atlanta the other way. Ricochet three, no good. Rebound Hukporti. Outlet from Kolek to Daddier. Daddier drives inside with aggression. Gets the teardrop to fall inside.
Weaving and achieving.
That time was Bacome Daddier. Here's Kolek guarding Wallace. It's the switch on the Shamet. He walls up. Hukporti with a weak side block. Says, get that shot out of here. Diawara outlets to Kolek, who penetrates inside, takes the bump, and draws a foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. .138-86. Blowout taking place here at State Farm Arena. As we take a peek in to the Philly-Boston series. And Philly is leading Boston 74-59 with 5:24 remaining in the third there. As Kolek knocks down two free throws. 140-86. Knick lead with just under a minute remaining in the game. Here's Wallace working on Diawara, kicks it out to Bradley for a three-point corner shot is good. 140-89 with 46 seconds remaining. Here's Kolek. Gets it over to Diawara. Back to Kolek. Kolek drives on Bradley. Scoop shot reverse. Stymied by Bradley that time. Here's Atlanta in transition. Ricochet penetrating left. Gets it to the left wing corner. Three-point shot. Kispert no good. Gets his rebound. Gets it back out to Wallace. Whips it back over to Ricochet for a three. No good. Rebound Diawara. As the Knicks can hold for the remainder of the time in the fourth quarter to end the game. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it, folks. Knicks win 140-89 in what is going to be the largest playoff victory in Knicks history. Wow. Got up as much as 61 on the Atlanta Hawks, folks. I've never seen anything like it in a playoff series before, as both teams display great sportsmanship, as it's dap, hugs, and hand pounds. But the Knicks will walk away victorious in this one, 140-89. in an incredible dominant performance, led by OG Anunoby. As we'll be back momentarily to wrap things up, you're rocking steady with Knicks on the Call. All right, my fellow Knickerbockers. Knicks win this one to close out the Atlanta Hawks. As we wrap things up and recap what took place in this one. It was a phenomenal game from start to finish. A full 48 minutes. The Knicks displayed their dominance throughout this one. Garbage time got it started early in the fourth quarter when Mike Brown emptied a bench that led to every single available New York player with a point and a basket in the score column. As we revisit the box score, led by OG Anunoby, 29.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, a block. Shot an incredible 11 of 14 from the field for 78.6% from the field. 4 3-pointers made out of 6 attempts. 3 of 5 from the line and shot and grabbed 7 defensive boards for plus 42 in the plus minus column. And then there was the Catman Do, the big bodega cat himself, with another phenomenal triple-double. 12 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, a block. 10 free throws made out of 10 free throws attempted. Shot 100% from the line and was a plus 35. Just a dominant performance all across the board from the Catman. And out of the doldrums, out of the depths of hell, rising like Lazarus from the dead, was Mikal Bridges, who finished with 24 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And if you haven't heard me say it before, I should have known Bridges would finish with 20, because he's been averaging 20 points every 30 days. It's something about the beginning of the month, at the end of the month, where I guess he comes off his menstrual cycle and he gives you double-digit points. Had 24 and 5 in this one. Took 2 3-point attempts and made both of them for 100% from the arc. Was a plus 40 in this one. And then the captain, Mr. Captain Clutch himself, finished with a meager 17 points and 8 assists. Managed to muster 2 steals and 2 rebounds. And the bench, led by Jordan Clarkson with 7. As I reiterate, everyone has a point in the box score column for New York. Contributions across the board. Every Knick with the knack, as it was nothing less than a dominant takeover performance, as Atlanta appeared to wave the white towel early in this one. They pretty much gave up because New York didn't let up. Put the smack down on them all game long. As we summarize the team box score, Knicks shot 58.8% from the field. Atlanta a paltry 37.8. Knicks took 36 3-point attempts, knocked down 13 for an okay 36.1% from 3-point range. But one thing that I like to see, and if they can keep this going, they'll be a tough out for any team in this playoff. They finished this one with 33 assists, best in Atlanta by 11. Shot 79.4% from the field. Knocked down 27 of 34 attempts. Knicks owned the glass in this one as well. Out-rebounded Atlanta 46-35. And if one stat tells it all, it's the turnovers. 26 turnovers. That pretty much led to 35 Knick fast break points. They dominated the fast break point category 35-8 over Atlanta. Dominated the defensive boards 37-24. And again, put up 26 to Atlanta's paltry 8 points off of turnovers. And it was all New York, all Knicks in this one. As we look ahead to a second round series matchup, who will it be? Will it be the mighty Boston Celtics? Or will it be the beast from the East, Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers? Both teams are pretty well playoff battle tested, and it should make for an exciting matchup no matter who we draw in the second round of this playoff Eastern Conference Series. But that'll do it for me, folks. I'm your man, Severe Elder. I want to thank you for tuning in to Knicks on the Call. We'll be back in the next round, which is to be determined. We'll see how it unfolds. But that again will do it for me, and I hope you enjoyed the live play-by-play. This program is brought to you by SelfieCast Studio, streaming live to YouTube and Twitch TV. Shout out to that one viewer I got right now on Twitch TV that's been locked in with me from start to finish. Just let me say I appreciate you. Until next time, peace out.